Hello there everybody and welcome back to Sunshine Islands. It is now the 13th day of summer. All I did since the last recording was go to bed and check my farm before heading on over to the cooking festival. All of my plants have gone to the next level, so I can keep watering the onions, and I should get a few more onions in a couple days. And it should only be 3 or 4 days before we're ready to pick some corn and tomatoes. I haven't watered anything because I'm waiting to hear the weather prediction, which I'll have to do after the festival. And I'm finding a lot of weeds in this season. I'm finding the occasional blueberry and the occasional herb, but there are a lot of weeds, and I'm trying to keep up with picking them all so I can manage to get some good stuff that I want. But it seems pretty far, few and in between. So I think I'll just do a little bit of a cleanup here before we head on over to the festival. We're not going to be able to participate anyways, so it's not like there's any real rush or urgency. I guess I should also start picking up stones again and maybe putting those on my property. I haven't actually used my hammer in quite some time because I've slowed down on the gift giving a little bit, and I haven't run out of material stone. At the moment, I'm only really giving it to Gannon, and I still have no way to store it right now. But looking around, I guess the boulders are sort of piling up, and maybe if I take care of these, we'll be able to make way for some more of the foraged items that I want. So let's just go and check out the cooking festival real quick. See who's all here. Lana and Denny, Elliot, Natalie. Ooh, look at that. She has a purple heart. That's new. She didn't have a purple heart yesterday. Well, that'll be fun. We get to see a heart event hopefully soon. There's actually a lot of people here. I'm surprised. I don't think I've seen Regis at a festival before. I don't think I've seen Gannon at a festival before. Wow, this is actually quite the turnout. A lot of competition for when we're actually able to take part in it. For each cooking festival, there's a theme, which is similar to the crop festival. Each contestant cooks a dish based on that theme and then brings it back here. This year's theme is salad. Are you going to participate? No. You're sure you don't want to participate? Yes. That's too bad. I hope you'll at least stay to watch the contest. Oh, wow, who knew that Gannon was a cook? Well, there you go. Unfortunately, like I said, we didn't have a chance to participate and we didn't get to see Pierre's reactions. It's quite funny because he'll eat all the dishes, and if someone like Julia, for example, enters the festival, he's basically trying not to throw up as he eats her disgusting food. And he always critiques and says something about each dish. So as usual, the end of the festival will bring you to 6 o'clock. Now if you were participating in the cooking festival, the nice thing is that you can go see Pierre. He'll tell you the theme, and then you actually have time to come back to your house, cook it, and bring it back to him. And I'm fairly certain that the way that the dishes are decided, it just kind of goes in order that we have it here. So the first year was salads. So we won't be able to see salads again until year 5 or year 6, I believe. So next year, I do believe it's going to be soups. The year after that would be appetizers. The following year would be main course meals, and then you would finish off with desserts. And then the whole thing would sort of repeat itself. So for next year, we don't have to worry about cooking some amazing salad that's gonna blow his pants off. We have to worry about making a main or an appetizer meal for him. So it is going to be sunny tomorrow. All of my plants will need a couple of days of sun, so I'm not too worried about going back and watering all my plants tonight. I probably want to water my onions at least, though. So I'm gonna have to look up how we see Natalie's heart event, because that's pretty exciting. Up until now, Julia was the only one with a purple heart. And I'm actually surprised that that didn't take me very long, considering that I've only given her, I think, maybe a week worth of gifts. It's been very recently that I discovered that she liked blueberries, so while I'm here at Mirabelle's, let's go ahead and buy my horse some more food. Because I think I'm down to my last, like, 6 or 7 for him. I still have a couple pieces of pet food in my bag here for gifts. And Julia's heart hasn't moved. It does get significantly more difficult to raise their hearts as time goes on, so that's not completely unusual. I just have to be patient and keep talking to her and keep giving her gifts. So again, today's a good day for socializing because I've talked to some of the people at the festival. I talked to Regis, but I didn't see Sabrina, so I should say hi to her. I'll give her a flower. I haven't given her a gift in quite some time. I'm kind of waiting for the mine to open up. Once the mine opens up, we'll be able to get the sunstone from her and her dad pretty quickly. It won't take us very long to do that at all. I talked to Denny, I talked to Lana. I talked to Eliza as well. She was at the festival. I don't need to go to the cafe because my fullness is still at a fairly decent level. I think all that we have left to do is to talk to the people on the other islands, because they very rarely come to festivals, and that's probably our best chance to see them. This is our second day of giving Shay gifts, so in a couple of days from now we should be able to also get his gift, Sunstone. So I think it's realistic to expect that we will have not Mushroom Island, we're on Mushroom Island, that we will have Volcano Island raised by the end of summer. I think probably in the next week. It wouldn't be that terribly difficult to reach that goal, especially because at the moment we're only 1 sunstone short. We just need 1, that's it. We're so close. And that opens up mining, and that's a whole other sort of can of worms, and it's pretty exciting as well, because it just gives us something else to do. And I think today is probably one of the only days that I don't use, or I haven't used like any of my stamina, which is crazy. I might not even have time to water my crops today. Because time just flew by. And I wonder how many hearts Witch Princess has. I mean, obviously she doesn't have 3 yet, because I think if she had 3 hearts, I would have gotten her Friendship Sunstone. But I would suspect that her heart level is somewhere around, like, it would be like a purple color if I could actually see it. because I've given her gifts for longer than I've given Natalie gifts. And I've already got Natalie's heart raised up another level. So that might be something that I need to look into as well. I'll talk to these two and then I'll head back to the farm. I guess I should water. It's not like there's any consequences if you go to bed after midnight or something, for example. I think the game only forces you to go to bed if you get to like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And then it wakes you up at 7 or 8 o'clock. So your farmer literally almost stays up for 24 hours and then he has like a 2 or 3 hour nap and then he's back to it. Obviously you wouldn't recover a lot of your stamina that way. But you actually can stay up fairly late before the game kind of forces you to go to bed. Now, this is a pretty short video, so I might just play a little bit more. We'll just go to bed and keep playing. And see if we can't do anything else interesting. I should also go to Ganon's and just double check what it's going to cost me to get that chicken coop. Because it's very possible that I will have money for the chicken coop before I'll have the materials to build it. But because it's been a while since I've been to Ganon's, I honestly don't remember how much it actually cost. And believe it or not, I've been visiting the Harvest Sprite Island, and I've been talking to the Harvest Sprites, and the Harvest Sprite that helped us at Ganon's store still has not returned to the island. So he has just taken a like 2 or 3 week vacation. I don't even remember when we upgraded the house, but it was a while ago now, and he's still not back. So he has been taking a very, very, very long rest period. And it's unfortunate because that means we're not able to give them any more gifts to be able to get more Harvest Sprites, which would enable us to do better enchantments. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Taro? Sunny. Ah, perfect. So the usual, which I'm not complaining about. And actually, I'm getting a fairly decent stock of items here. I've gotten myself lots of blueberries for Natalie. Still got some flowers on hand. I should, I guess, give this to Witchy while she's here. I would have laughed if I accidentally walked into Natalie's Heart event. That would have been some absolutely amazing dumb luck, but obviously not. I will look that up, and I'll see if I can trigger that soon. It's not really looking like I'm going to be able to find anything terribly interesting to talk about, though. I might just do a little bit of fishing to end this video and see if we can actually catch something. Because today's a pretty good day for fishing, I think. I've got pretty full stamina, and I can probably get away with not watering the corn and the tomatoes. So let's let's try a different spot. Let's try fishing over here instead of over by the dock. So even though it's a simple system, it's not like there's anything wrong with the fishing system. I don't have an issue with how it works. It just seems that I have incredibly bad luck. Like I said, I either catch garbage, like I'm doing now, I just caught 3 pieces of garbage in a row, or the fish always gets away from me. So it's kind of just more frustrating than anything else, and it always just feels like I'm wasting my time. Well, unfortunately, I can't really do much with the trash. Oh, we got our first fish, look at that. Because the trash doesn't sell for very much, people don't appreciate getting trash as gifts, and it doesn't count towards the fish count for the sunstone. And at this point, I think I'll probably give those fish out as gifts rather than selling them. I would get money for them, but at this point, I've been talking to Lana and Denny enough that I think if I gave them a few gifts to sort of hurry their friendship along, it's very possible that I would be able to get both sunstones out of them because they both have a gift and a household sunstone. That was delayed. I don't know what happened there. I was definitely pressing the button. But yeah, see, sometimes it's like I pressed it immediately and it works, and then sometimes I think, oh no, I pressed it too soon, and then I'll press the button a little bit later and I won't catch it. So if anybody's played this game and is able to share a few tips with me, or you can kind of identify maybe what I'm doing wrong or if there's some sort of pattern, then feel free to share, because I've just never been able to get any sort of consistency. So I guess I'll just clean out my inventory here, throw away a few things. And I'll finish up my day. I will finish up by doing the remainder of my gift giving. I'm probably going to go to the cafe and have a sandwich because my stamina and my fullness are looking pretty bleak. Oh yeah, and Vaughn's in town today. I forgot about him. I should probably give him something as a gift. Since Denny is here, let's give him the fish. Let's finally start giving him a couple of gifts and get that rolling. You can see that he's just ecstatic. He's very happy. And Lana will be as well. Probably should have given the fish to her. Probably would have been like the smarter choice. But he was closer and I'm lazy, so there's that. I'm gonna give Vaughn his pet food. Ooh, I'm down to like my last piece. That's not good. And then I'm gonna close things out. Sorry I didn't have anything else interesting happen in this video like I was hoping it would, but 10 minutes was too short, so I wanted to just pad the video a little bit. Hopefully when I return in a couple of days from now, I'll have something exciting to update you guys on. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.